Hello, vinyl community. I'm trying to fit in another vinyl spins this week because I had a couple of albums that I've been playing over and over again. They've really hooked me in, and they are recent releases. The first one that I'm going to show you was one that I wanted to do as a part of my new recorded oddities series, but unfortunately, it being a new release and given the YouTube policies on it, I can't play a sound sample. And the recorded oddities ones, I'd really like to give everyone a sound sample. But this is bizarre, but intentionally so. And the music is actually really good. It's different, and it's soft hair. And this is Conan, Moccasin, and Sam Dust. And yeah, striking cover, different interior. It is electronic with aspects of soul music, reminiscent of Prince, but experimental, but not in the avant-garde kind of way. And it sounds great all the way through. It comes with this very interesting insert. Now, they have a video out, and the video it's like a car accident. You gotta watch it all the way through. It's like so strange, and it's funny at the same time. So I'm just kind of showing you some images here, but trust me, I'm gonna include a link below that I recommend checking out. But the album is good. This was pressed at Optimal, and my copy sounded great. Optimal, I've had some issues from time to time, but this was well pressed. So, soft hair, yeah, very bizarre, but intentionally so. I think that's what they were going for, but it is a really good record. I mean, it's one of the ones I've been playing frequently. Another one, which I was considering for Diana Digging in the Crates, Embrace the Weirdness, was this one by Black Moth, Super Rainbow, and yeah, very odd cover. This is another band by Tom Feck, and several videos ago for Stavros, I had shown Tobacco. So Tom Feck is related to Tobacco, so if you know Tobacco's sound, then Black Moth, Super Rainbow is going to be similar. So they are experimental and electronic. This is more psychedelic than Tobacco, and I mean, it's not avant-garde. There is a really good song which I'm going to include a link to below that has this really cool but minimalistic guitar part called Hairspray Heart, and that song really hooks you in. So this was pressed on red vinyl. Unfortunately, it was done at GZ, which I'm showing you here. GZ, the quality can be hit or miss. I mean, I think I had to clean this thing 3 or 4 times to get it to really shine, but it was reasonably pressed. Now, the next one was a release that I was very excited about. As soon as I heard that they were coming out with a new record, I jumped on the pre-order. It's their 3rd album in 10 years, and I gotta say, in my opinion, it was well worth the wait. And that is Women by Justice, and I am a huge Justice fan, so keep in mind I'm a little bit biased, but if there is anyone that can evoke the 70s disco, like the good elements of classically orchestrated disco, and 80s elements with 80 cents, and make it into something brand new with some drum and bass beats. It's these guys, and they used a real orchestra for this, and they had a choir, and it's hard to compare this. I actually like this album better than the previous one, Audio Video Disco, but this, what I like about these guys is they are children of the 80s, and their videos reflect that very much because of the iconography. And if you check out their videos, I think you'll kind of get a sense of where they're coming from. So this was a 3-disc set. The backside was etched with woman on it. I don't know if I can get that to pop in the camera. Maybe not. This was done by MPO. The mastering engineer was Sam at Precise Mastering. I actually have a couple pieces by him, and you know, the record is really well produced, mixed well, mastered well. I can't complain. You know, done by Ed Banger, and just about anything on the Ed Banger label I'm usually going to pick up. The nice thing about the Ed Banger, because music records, they come with a CD, so this one came with a CD, so you can play it in your car, rip it as an MP3, so I like that as a quality. Now, my last two for the 5 are Melbourne-based bands, and so I got a couple of friends in Melbourne. I don't know if you're going to be watching this, so you're going to have to comment on what do you think of these guys. So the first one up is Flight Facilities, and this is live with the Melbourne Symphony Orchestra. Now, I'm not too connected to popular music here, but I don't think they're being played, which is sad. They might be being played. Maybe one of you guys can comment if you've heard of them, but this is a vinyl-only release. I had actually heard about them for a long time. I mean, they've been together for a decade, but they didn't come out with their first album until 2014, and that first album was a vinyl release in Australia, and if you have the vinyl, it's, you know, you're paying out the nose to get a copy now. I mean, I'd love to have a copy, but I have it on CD. But this is... yeah, it's 2 DJs, but they're with a full symphony orchestra. They have a mixture of singers. So, you know, you get a nice little variety of sounds. I mean, there's soul, there's electronic. It's very relaxing. I'm showing you some clips here of the concert itself, and I wish they'd put out the entire concert as a DVD or Blu-ray, because I'd be very interested. They got some really cool visuals to go with it. And this sounds good. This is another one that is pressed at GZ like I'm showing you here. It comes on a nice cream colored vinyl, I guess, but my copy was quiet with the white pigmentation. Sometimes the sound is not that great with these, but this was good. I do recommend this. I've been spinning this quite a bit lately. Now the last one, I can find really nothing about this band at all. This was a UK find, and this is A.P.S.D. They are a funk, soul, I don't want to say hip-hop, but they have some drum and beat rhythms that, you know, are very hip-hop-ish, and I just really liked their sound. It was a little bit retro at places, but this you can pick up fairly cheaply. You can find it through Bandcamp. This one was done at Optimal as well, and you know, I thought it was a very solid album throughout. Again, with all of these, I will include links down below to some sample tracks, so you know, if anything I've said, and I'm not the most elaborate guy, has struck your curiosity, then check out one of the links. And that's the recent vinyl spins for this week. Thank you for sticking with me. If you have comments, please drop them. I enjoy the comments, and if you have any suggestions for me, let me know. Thank you for watching.